The story of the largest man-made moving object on the planet starts here. In 1974, a Greek shipping magnate placed an order to Sumitomo Heavy Industries Japan for building a tanker ship in its Apama shipyard. In 1979, it was delivered. But during the sea trials, the ship showed severe vibration problems while going astern. It remained unnamed for a long time. The Greek shipping magnate refused to take delivery, and the vessel was subjected to a lengthy arbitration proceedings. After the settlement, the ship was named as Apama by Sumitomo Heavy Industries and sold to Orient Overseas Container Line, Hong Kong. They asked the shipyard to increase the length and the cargo capacity of the vessel further. It took 2 years more for the refit. The ship was relaunched as Seawisegiant by Orient Overseas Container Line. The Seawisegiant spent years ferrying huge quantities of crude oil between the Middle East and the U.S. In 14th of May 1988, Seawisegiant was anchored off Iran's Larak Island in shallow water, carrying Iranian crude. She was targeted and hit by Iraqi parachute bombs. Fire swallowed her, and ultimately sank. Her owners wrote her off as a total loss. After the Iran-Iraq War ended in 1989, she was heaved from the seabed by Norwegian conglomerate, Norman International. The wreck was transported to Singapore for extensive repairs, and renamed her as Happy Giant. Norwegian mogul Jørgen Jar purchased the patched-up ship and renamed as Jar Viking. She was re-entered into service with the new name in October 1991. Next 13 years, she sailed with that name under the Norwegian flag. As the U.S. started reducing the crude oil imports, the ferrying of ultra-large crude carriers ULCC between the Middle East and the U.S. came down. Her gargantuan size became more and more a burden in terms of practicality. She was too long and wide to navigate the English Channel, Suez Canal and Panama Canal. In 2004, Jar Viking was bought by the First Osland Tankers, and was renamed as Knocknevis. Since then, it had been used as a mobile offshore platform, or floating storage and offloading unit FSO, in the Persian Gulf's Qatar Al Shaheen oil field. There she lived out the rest of her days before finally sold to Amber Development Corporation and renamed as M.V. Mount, for a single and last voyage to Alang, India in January 2010, where she was scrapped. Only its 36-ton anchor was saved. It now resides at the Hong Kong Maritime Museum, the last remaining relic of a truly legendary ocean beast.